Hey, what's the reason why you wouldn't plant a fruit tree anymore? I want to give you 6 reasons. 6 reasons? No, 7 reasons. We wouldn't plant this damson plum or a conference pear anymore. Stay tuned. Maybe you have a reason that you say, you know, this fruit tree is just so messy, messy, messy. Well, if it's petals falling, please, that's a very weak reason. But maybe in the fall, and this isn't the best time to show you, but in the fall when the tree is loaded with fruit and they are falling and splat all over, that could be a reason why you won't plant it anymore, but it should be more of a reason why you don't plant it there anymore. Choosing the right spot is important. Think of that for the long term. Another reason may be that your fruit tree is too susceptible to disease. This one is a tank. It produced so much last year, it's taking a vacation this year. But this thing never has any disease of any kind on it. That's what you want. But I have others, like this tree, conference pear. I love this pear. It was my favorite pear, and I say was. They're delicious pears, so good, but it's so susceptible to fire blight. Yeah, I won't plant it anymore because it's too susceptible to that disease, and it devastates the trees. Too bad, because I really like you, conference. Although my plum tree doesn't produce, maybe you have a fruit tree that isn't producing and you think, oh yeah, this doesn't produce and I'll never plant it again. Well, I got 2 videos on reasons why. There's 9 reasons why your fruit tree may not be producing. Go see those, because in fact, maybe you want to plant another fruit tree so that it will produce. Go check it out. One other reason you may not want a certain fruit tree is its tendency to sucker. Suckers are shoots that come up from the roots. And a few, like that plum tree over there, a few suckers a year is a wonderful thing because we can dig them up and then get more of those fruit trees, those plum trees. But this one produces so many. And give you an idea. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. You get the drift. This is all in about 1 meter square. And so a few is wonderful, but a lot is a pain. How do we deal with them? Well, we mow them, but it leaves stubs. You don't want to be stepping on those stubs. They're like stepping on nails. That's another reason. Suckers, don't get suckered into them. Maybe you say a good reason why I wouldn't plant the fruit tree anymore is because they get a lot of insects. Well, this isn't a good example because these Asian pear have no insects. They're a great one to use, but there are some fruit trees that are more susceptible. Maybe you get trees that have lots of fruit, but they're all wormy, they're all buggy. I have videos to help you. There are insects that are indicators of other problems. You could even trap to prevent a lot of the insects. There are some plants, some fruit trees that, hey, they get so many insects, you may not want to plant them anymore. One reason you may not want to plant this fruit tree anymore is it tastes terrible. You say, well, why would you plant it? Well, this one I planted because I thought it would be a nice pear. And it was a nice pear, but it wasn't a good pear to eat. It's actually a cider pear. And if you make cider, this is a fantastic one. But I planted this block to be for fresh eating. So if you have tasted and you don't like it, then that's one you wouldn't want to plant anymore, just like this one. You may be aware that humans can pick up viruses, but did you know that trees and plants can also pick up viruses? This one has a virus, and Although it's got flowers now, they're beautiful, it attracts bees, it gets pollinated, it sets fruit, the fruit grows, and then it basically just deflates to nothing. So that can be a reason, if your tree is infected with a virus, you may not want to plant it anymore. Hey, please don't let me discourage you from planting fruit trees. I want you to plant fruit trees, but realize that there may be reasons why you may not want to plant this fruit tree anymore. Intrigued? Check out the virtual tour of the Permaculture Orchard. Have trees already? Pruningcourse.com. Subscribe, please. Check out some of the other videos or playlists. There's more to come. Stay tuned. Bye. Just in apple trees, we have over 50. There's a blooper.